guys, welcome to my channel. This is Lifestyle and Travel with Auntie Aduni. Of recent, I've been talking about self-love. And I've had one or two people call me and say, Auntie Aduni, I don't understand what you really mean by self-love. How do I love myself? Does it mean I don't love myself? Because when you spoke, there are some things I still do that I think I don't love myself. Let us understand what self-love is. Number one, what is self? Self means you. Abi? What is love? Love means caring, focusing, pampering, prioritizing. Okay? That is what love means in a nutshell. To make it easier for you. Now, what is self-love? Does it mean that self-love means you will be selfish at the detriment of others? No. Does it mean that self-love means when you are in a relationship, you don't love your partner? No. Self-love is not the way you love your partner. It is different. It's not the kind of feeling you have for a man or for a woman. No, it is not that kind of feelings. When we say we love somebody, most times when we love the opposite sex, there are so many things we consider before we love them. We look at the way they behave. We look at what they do. Sometimes the way a man or a woman talks can make you love them. Yes. The way a man or woman, their look, beautiful, handsome, tall, dark, or whatever catches your fancy in the opposite sex can make you fall in love with them. This is not the case with self-love, okay? With self-love, self-love is first accepting yourself, accepting your situation, accepting your mistakes, accepting your success, accepting your weaknesses for you. For example, every one of us has weakness, okay? No matter how strong we think we have that weakness in us, and that is what makes us human. You accept that weakness, that this is you. Self-love is accepting the good, the bad, and the ugly of who you are. For example, I've seen people complain about their heights, about not being tall, about being on the big side, about not fair, about too dark, about not being a graduate, about not being this, about not being that. And for that, they have this inner guilt, inner pains, inner resentments for themselves, even if they don't say it outside. And thereby, they crave attention. They crave validation from somebody else. And if they don't get that validation, they don't get that attention, they don't get that applaud from somebody else, it can make them go into depression. It can make them, and for some, they don't get it, they keep falling victims of people with bad intention or people who will never love them the way they want to be loved. Are you getting me? Before I go on, please kindly help me to click on the video. Kindly help me to click the like on the video. Turn on your notification bell so when I drop a video on the YouTube, you get to see it. Also, if you have not yet subscribed, kindly help me to subscribe to my YouTube channel. And if you are seeing this on Facebook, these are the kind of videos I am dropping on my lifestyle channel, Lifestyle and Travel with Auntie Aduni. On that channel, I drop videos like this that will boost your emotional strength and boost your confidence, your esteem, especially as a woman. So how do you know? Since I said it is not the same thing as loving a man or loving a woman, okay? You know the feelings we have for men. It's not that kind of love. Number one, value yourself. You will put value on yourself. You know something you put value on something you love, something you appreciate. For example, let me use a gold accessory that we buy that is very expensive. You know, when you buy such gold, for example, you buy a set of gold for $5,000 or $10,000. You won't play with such gold. You will keep it. You will clean it after using. You know the value. You know, this is expensive. Place a value on yourself, number one. By placing a value on yourself, you know what you are worth. You know where you belong. You know what to accept. You know what not to accept. That means you have a value. I also mentioned something about when you accept yourself for who you are. Your weakness, your strengths, how you look physically. I have seen women comparing themselves to somebody and be like, oh, I'm not beautiful. Or I've had women that I've had to counsel that would tell me that their partner told them that they are not beautiful. It's the way you look. You love yourself the way you look. They say, monkey no fine, in mama like him, in papa like him. This one is not even mama like him or papa like him. Monkey no fine, monkey love himself. You know, see monkey, you go. I've had people calling other people monkey, but if you see monkeys, they make shakara. Anyway, they jump around, they're always happy. But yet, people use their look to taunt others. Have you ever seen monkey doing like this? No. Monkey with their look, they are very proud, playful, always happy. And I don't believe there is anybody that is ugly. If somebody calls you ugly and you accept it, then you don't have self-love. It's very easy. Can you see it's different? Can you see it's very different from loving a man? Accept yourself for who you are. Either you are fat, either you are too slim, either you get nyash, either you no get nyash, either you get front, either you no get front. Love yourself as you are. Self-love will make you accept yourself the way you are and love yourself the way you are. If you don't love yourself the way you are, then societal pressures, how people rate you, how people place you, how they see you, can drive you to depression and can also drive you to a place of even crying. My sister, another very crucial aspect of loving yourself, of self-love, is, you know, while you are growing up, or while some of us are growing, let me make it a general thing. We have done one thing or the other that we are not proud of. And inside ourselves, we refuse to forgive ourselves. If you refuse to forgive yourself and you keep having negative thoughts, you keep allowing such thoughts to overrule you, then it means you don't love yourself. Self-love is having positive thoughts about yourself. Self-love is forgiving your mistakes of the past. Self-love is forgiving yourself of those relationships that you went into that you were not supposed to go into, and you were bruised. And you keep thinking, I blame myself, I shouldn't have done this, I shouldn't have done that. And you continue and you stay on that negativity and keep beating yourself, and you refuse to forgive yourself. Let me give you this scenario. If you love somebody, especially we women, the way we love men, genuine love now, the kind of emotional love that we have for men, or whatever they call it. Now you fall in love with a man. You know, if you are in love with a man, that man's mistake, you always overlook it. You can forgive and forget easily, and you continue as if that man has not done something because you love him. So also that is very similar. If you love yourself, if you have self-love for yourself, all those mistakes of the past, all those I shouldn't have done this, all those, oh, I did this, I'm not supposed to. Why did I do this? Why did I do that? And you allow that thought or you allow somebody else to use that thought to taunt you and disrespect you for your mistakes in the past, and you continue with that person, you don't set boundaries, you don't love yourself. What do I mean? Let me give you a perfect scenario. For example, if a lady is dating a man, or a man is dating a lady, because it could be vice versa, it could be a man, it could be a woman, and that woman tells the man, maybe in the course of discussion, oh, I did this when I was younger, I dated Lagbaja when I was younger, I was not supposed to, I dated that person, now looking back I regret it. And you have moved on. And if you have issues with that man, or for example a woman that a man tried to tell, oh, this was how my last relationship or my last marriage was, my ex-wife was this, I did this, maybe I shouldn't have done this, I was too soft, I thought she was supposed to be this. And when there is issue, my woman will now say, you are a mumu, you've always been mumu, that was why your ex-wife was treating you that way. She's disrespecting you by bringing your pains, your past, that is supposed to have been forgiven, you are supposed to have forgiven yourself for. She now rub it on your face. And after saying that thing, you as a person, you now went to a corner. Oh my God. Or you start feeling depressed and feeling bad because that person spoke that thing to you. Another perfect example is a woman who shared with a man and said, oh, while I was younger, I had 1 or 2 abortions because I wasn't ready for a baby, blah, 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 blah. And for one reason or the other, the man now threw that into the woman's face. And that woman now take that and say, oh, I had abortion for real. I shouldn't have abortion. How will I be able to forgive myself? So I'm a bad person. And you start feeling guilty. You start feeling bad. It's all because you don't love yourself. And inside you, somewhere inside you, you are harboring a grudge against yourself. If you are in that shoes, you do not love yourself. Learn to forgive yourself. As you are watching me, learn to forgive yourself so you can love yourself. Learn to forgive your past. Learn to forgive yourself of the mistakes, of the things that you shouldn't have done, or the things you did that you shouldn't have done, or the ones that you didn't do that you were supposed to do. I don't want to make this video very long. I will drop the part 2 of this video. It's a bit complex, it's a bit loaded. So let me stop here. I'll drop the part 2 of this video. Self-love. With self-love, you have confidence. With self-love, you can face the world. With self-love, honestly, you will enjoy a lot of peace. And don't forget, self-love is not for you to be selfish to your partner in a relationship. Self-love is not to be wicked. Self-love is not to, in a relationship, I'm going to drop a video about relationship, the things you should expect and you should avoid. But before that, self-love does not mean selfishness to others. Expect the part 2 in 1 or 2 days.